All right, let's get started. So welcome and thank you for joining the celebration of the Registered Nurse Volunteers. I'm Jaylene Chi, the Regional Volunteer Services Officer for the Pacific Island region. It's an honor for me to introduce tonight's MC, Colonel Bill Solis, Commander of Tripler Army Medical Center. With his assumption of command on May 9th, Colonel Solis continues his long and distinguished career in the Army Medical Corps. Colonel Solis enlisted as a combat medic in 1987 and served in many positions from an intensive care unit nurse to hospital education nurse instructor. He attended the Army's Physical Physician's Assistant Training Program at Fort Sam Houston, Texas, later serving in numerous positions, including Physician Assistant to the President of the United States. His most recent assignment was Commander, Joint Medical Augmentation Unit, Joint Special Operations Command, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and assumed responsibility as the Chief of Staff, Regional Health Command, Pacific, on July 1st, 2021. Thank you, Colonel Solis, for hosting this year's recognition, and welcome to the Pacific Island region Red Cross Ohana. Please use your virtual clap to welcome Colonel Bill Solis, Commander of Tripler Army Medical Center.
Aloha, everybody. Happy Nurses Week. Just this week, we've been celebrating here at Tripler for Nurses Week over the past week, and I've actually had the opportunity to speak at the closing ceremonies just a couple of hours ago. So I'm honored here to be able to recognize the Red Cross volunteers as well. Nurses are the heart of the Red Cross and exemplify the Army Red Cross humanitarian mission by adapting to meet the client's needs every day across all lines of service. We would like to recognize and thank all the nurses for their contributions and the commitment to serving our communities. This evening, we'll be honoring 5 registered nurses volunteers from Service of the Armed Forces and 4 from the Disaster Cycle Services. Traditionally, the Army Red Cross honors the contributions of nurses who provide valuable Red Cross service to their community with a nursing pin, originally referred to as badges. These pins connect nurses with the organization past and present, while promoting service and volunteerism across the lifespan as a perpetual call to service, the mission of the Red Cross. The unique pin number of each of the registered nurse pins reflects in history the registered nurse is honored for their service. No matter where in the world the RN is serving, this unique number is where the RN falls in their line of service during that time. Here to present this service of the Armed Forces for the registered nurses is Colonel Jason Sanders. He is the Chief Nursing Officer here at Tripler Army Medical Center. Over to you, Colonel Sanders.
All right, thank you. Hello, it's an honor to be here tonight. As Colonel Solis said, we've been celebrating Nurses Week all week with a lot of different events. And as the CNO, I do like to know who's working in our footprint and taking care of our patients. So to all our registered nurses out there, for the awardees tonight and the honorees, thank you for your time and service to our organization. I would like to start by sharing some history with you about Clara Barton, known as the Angel of the Battlefield. Although Clara Barton was not a nurse by profession, service to the armed forces, support for the military was born on the battlefield of the Civil War from Clara's compassion and commitment to the health and welfare of our soldiers. From then on, nurses continued to serve the military on land and sea, at home and abroad. From the Spanish American War to this very moment, Red Cross volunteer nurses are an integral part of fulfilling the mission of the American Red Cross service to the armed forces. It is my pleasure to introduce the first honoree, Alice Howe. Alice is a certified nurse midwife who serves as a part of the midwifery team at Tripler Army Medical Center, Obstetrics and Gynecology Department. She has been a Pacific Islands Red Cross volunteer since May of 2021. Congratulations on your 1-year anniversary. Alice has contributed over 158.75 hours in labor and delivery. As a Marine Corps spouse, Alice's dedication to serving our newest military family members is clearly visible in this picture with Alice and the newborn. Your contributions are recognized today with enrollment registered nurse pin number 402985. Congratulations. Next, I would like to recognize Joellen Reynolds. Joellen is our longest serving Pacific Islands Red Cross 2022 nurse honoree. She has been a volunteer since November 2018. Joellen is also a midwife and previous to COVID had been providing care in the Women's Health Clinic at Desmond Doss Clinic at Schofield Barracks. In addition to her career as a midwife, Joellen is a retired Navy officer. She continued to provide vital services at the COVID vaccination clinics at Tripler Army Medical Center and the Navy Exchange locations. Joellen has contributed over 75 hours serving service members, veterans, and their families. Your contributions are recognized today with enrollment registered nurse pin number 402957. Congratulations. The third honoree is Caria Galoza Mendoza. Caria is a registered nurse who has been serving in the Information Management Division at Tripler Army Medical Center since November 2020. Her 64.75 volunteer hours have been in nurse informatics, which bring medical knowledge into the IT realm. In addition, Katia stepped up for the very first COVID vaccination clinics at Tripler, followed by clinics at the Navy Exchange and our community partnership with Kaiser Permanente clinics held in Kapolei. Katia is an Army spouse who understands the sacrifice of military families and continues to serve those who serve. Your contributions are recognized today with enrollment registered nurse pin number 402948. Congratulations. The fourth honoree is Sydney Liu. Sydney is also a registered nurse who has contributed over 169.75 hours of direct health care services in the Progressive Care Unit at Tripler Army Medical Center. A volunteer since January of 2021, Sydney has provided service to patients who do not meet the criteria for the intensive care unit, but still require frequent care interactions. Sydney's skills assist patients to achieve independence in care in a medical ward and progress to eventual discharge. Sydney is a Navy spouse who continues to volunteer her time while balancing family life. Your contributions are recognized today with enrollment registered nurse pin number 402947. Congratulations. The final honoree is Alexandra Michael. We are in all of Alex's dedication to her profession as a certified nurse midwife with over 500.5 hours of volunteer service from August of 2020. Alex is an Army veteran and continues to live the military culture with her active Guard Reserve Army spouse. Alex is part of the labor and delivery staff at Tripler Army Medical Center, who serves as an educator and mentor to rotating residents and student nurses in training. Alex volunteers her skills and time to ensure our newest military families receive high quality care in a military treatment facility. Your contributions are recognized today with enrollment registered nurse pin number 402952. Congratulations. Let's give our service to the Armed Forces registered nurses a virtual round of applause.
And congratulations to all our honorees. You've done amazing work for us. We're truly grateful for your help as you bring your care and compassion to our hospital. Thank you so much for what you do. Here to present the Disaster Services Nurse honorees is Maria Lutz, the Regional Disaster Officer. Over to you, Maria.
Great, thank you. It's my honor tonight to be able to recognize our most dedicated nurses in disaster services and to thank them for their service. The first honoree that I'm going to recognize is Tyler Azeka. Mr. Tyler Azeka has been an active Red Cross volunteer for 9 years, serving the American Red Cross in Maui County in the role of disaster health services. He has faithfully volunteered during Tropical Storm Iselle in 2014, Tropical Storm Darby in 2016, and Hurricane Douglas in 2020, and the Hawaii State flood this past year. Mr. Azeka supported the Red Cross effort to vaccinate Maui County Kupuna in 2021. In 1995, Mr. Azeka started his career at Hale Makua as a certified nurse's aide, eventually earning his RN credential and serving in that role until his retirement in 2020. Tyler dedicated 25 years to Hale Makua, improving the lives of Kupuna in his care. Mr. Azeka has truly made a remarkable difference in Maui County. Your contributions are recognized today with enrollment, registered nurse pin 402882. Congratulations, Tyler. Thank you. Jenny, I know that you're on the line. Did you want to add anything else on top of that?
No, just so proud to serve alongside Mr. Azeka. He's just been so instrumental in helping us live out our mission here in the county. So thank you, Tyler.
Thank you, Tyler. Next, it is a pleasure to honor Courtney Midla. Courtney has been an active volunteer with the Disaster Action Team as a health services disaster volunteer since 2019. Courtney's support, field work, and mission commitment contributed over 100 hours in fiscal year 22. Courtney played an important role when the RC Care system rolled out within the region. She was very engaged and proactive in learning and using another new system. And oh my God, thank God she was there, because we absolutely needed her help with doing that. Um, as well as helping others and how to navigate it. She was a great mentor to many folks. And she has done such a great job in helping all of our clients receive health services assistance as needed after home fires. Her fellow workers are very fond of her, and she is always a pleasure to work with. Nikki Davidson, she mentioned that she's the Oahu DAT lead. She mentioned that Courtney goes above and beyond whenever she is called and had to use her services. She goes the extra mile. Even during chaotic calls, she goes around making arrangements for people and troubleshoots the problems that are at hand. She always makes sure people are taken care of, no matter how long it takes. Your contributions are recognized today with an enrollment registered nurse pin number 402891. Congratulations. I know that we couldn't have done that rollout with RC Care without you, so thank you very, very much. Our third DCS honoree is Karen White Trevino. Karen White Trevino joined the Red Cross on Kauai in early 2021 and hit the ground running. Just weeks after she finished her initial training, and she was helping with a house fire blocks from her home. We had trouble locating the client after the fire, and Karen talked with neighbors and found the client had been taken to the hospital. She has helped with our Sound the Alarm program, calling homes to follow up on alarm installations. She has also helped with meal deliveries to COVID patients, often driving an hour one way to deliver those meals. Karen is the primary disaster health services volunteer on Kauai for all our DAT teams, providing any needed assistance with house fire clients, and is on call if disaster health services is needed. And she's helped out with flood shelters around the island too. Karen divides her time between Kauai and Florida, where she teaches nursing as the assistant professor of clinical practice at the University of West Florida in Pensacola. Dr. White Trevino is board certified as a nurse executive from the American Nursing Credentialing Center. She received a doctoral degree from the University of South Alabama, master's degree from Texas A&M at Corpus Christi, sorry, and bachelor's degree in nursing from the University of Rhode Island. Your contributions are recognized today with enrollment registered nurse pin number 402892. Congratulations. And I know that we have Patrick on the line. Do you want to say any special things? Just to put you on the spot.
Thank you. Just thank you to Karen for all the work that she's done. She always is willing to help with anything, even outside of disaster health services, when it comes to helping clients here. And she's always willing to do whatever needs to, and she's always eager to help. So thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. The last honoree that we have who couldn't be here tonight is Gary Glauberman. Gary Glauberman has been a nursing volunteer and instructor with the Red Cross since February 9th of 2010 and attained the role of the Hawaii Nursing Lead and served on the Health Services Pacific Division Committee from 2014 to 2018. He also served beyond Hawaii and assisted during Hurricane Sandy in New York, providing health services support and aid to disaster clients. Most recently, Gary has provided Red Cross with invaluable help by initiating the recruitment of nursing students from the University of Hawaii nursing program, to serve as the presenters for our Hawaii Red Cross Pillowcase program, which educates elementary school students. He has also assisted with recruitment of nursing students for shelters to attract more nurses to the American Red Cross. Gary is a resident of Marco Polo condominium, and with his public health background and personal experience of living through a deadly condominium fire, he presented a synopsis of his thesis to include personal lessons learned for our board of directors in 2019. He continues to serve in our health services program. Your contribution are recognized today with enrollment registered nurse pin number 402890. Congratulations. Congratulations and thank you, Disaster Services registered nurses. We definitely couldn't do it without you.
All right, congratulations to all the honorees. Thank you so much for allowing us to recognize you today for your commitment and your service to the American Red Cross and to your community. Now what we'd like you to do is for everyone to turn on their cameras, so we'll be able to take a picture of everybody and give you a round of applause. So please, everybody turn their cameras on and we'll hand it over to Mary to take the picture.
All right, I'll be taking the picture. So on 3, let me just turn the gallery on. Just a moment. Almost there. Okay. I don't think everybody's on camera, but I'll give it a second. Okay, I see Jenny. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Got it. Thank you, everybody.
Joy, can we get just the honorees on camera and we'll take a picture of all the honorees?
Yes,
just the
please.
honorees.
Okay, I think we're missing, we have 4. Is 4 the right number? I think so. I'll take a couple. So 1, just one more, just a moment. Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations.
Great, so that now leads us to the evening where we're going to have some trivia and some prizes. So we're going to hand this over to Joy. Go ahead and take it away.
Thank you so much. Let me just share my screen, everybody. Just a moment. All right, so I hope everybody can see my screen, but just a moment. Here we go. So we have just a trivia did you know game just to end the evening in a fun note, on a fun note. So this will be a question and answer quiz. If you know the answer, please type your answer in the chat. The first one to type the correct answer wins. If it's a multiple choice answer, multiple choice question, no need to write the complete answer. You can write just the letter corresponding to the answer. And to spread out the prizes, we would allow each person to win only once. New winner per question. You can still answer, but if you already won the previous round, the second one who answered correctly would be the one to win the prize. And thank you, Becky, for helping me identify who the winner is. So, is everybody ready to type their answers in the chat? I hope so. Okay, so first question would be, what is the nation's most frequent disaster? Is it A, hurricanes, B, wildfires, C, home fires, D, tsunamis?
I think Tyler was the first one to chime in with the letter C.
Yay, that is the correct answer. So on average, more than 30 people suffer injuries from home fires every day. All right, so question number 2. Did you know the American Red Cross relies on more than 13,000 nurses and other health professionals who bring our mission to life each day? Do you know what percent of the Red Cross workforce is composed of volunteers? Is it A, 50%, B, 3/4, C, 90%, or D, none of the above?
Caleb was quick on that one.
Oh, congratulations, Caleb. Next, Becky. So question number 3. Which Red Cross programs are geared towards the youth? Is it the Red Cross clubs? Is it the pillowcase program? Prepare with Pedro, or all of the above? Do we have a winner?
Joellen, she was first on that one. Good job.
Yay! So all of the above, D. All right, so this tool is used to train for, is it AED, is it hands-only CPR, or is it sound the alarm, or is it the human-animal bond program? Can I reveal the answer?
And Noelle was first on that one.
Yay! So that's B, hands-only CPR. That was a compression-only practice tool, and it's used to practice hands-only CPR and has been engineered to give the user the chance to practice hand placements and giving compressions without using a standard mannequin. All right. So the next one, who is the founder of the American Red Cross Nursing Service? Is it A, President Lincoln, B, Clara Barton, C, Gail McGovern, or D, Jane Delano?
Can you show the answer, Joy?
Oh, sure. Oops, what happened to my screen? So I guess it's a bit of trivia. It's Jane Delano, and she led the National Committee on the Red Cross Nursing Service. A bow is a memorial in her honor, and it shows a woman with hands extended to show a nurse's willingness to serve. It's located to the 296 nurses who died in the war between 1917 to 1918. That's a little bit of new information, I guess. But
I
did we
don't
get
think we have a winner for that one.
We don't have a winner for that one?
No, you're correct, Becky.
All right. Well, congratulations to the winners. That was the last question. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Colonel Solis.
All right, so obviously reading all those, I think I need to study some more because I don't think I answered any of them right. So I just, again, want to say congratulations to all the honorees that we recognize today. And thank you for all the supporters and those of the Red Cross that joined us today, this evening, to recognize these selfless registered nurse volunteers. This concludes our program now, and I just want to say you all have a great evening, and thank you so much for showing tonight. Back over to you, Jaylene.
Thank you so much, Colonel Solis and Colonel Saunders. We really appreciate your time tonight, and congratulations, honorees. We can't thank you enough for everything that you do for the Red Cross and for your community. Have a good night, everybody.